So let's hear it for Kara.
Without a doubt, we are in the midst of an environmental crisis. Animals, oceans, and us are choking on single-use plastics. We just finished the hottest July on record, and the lungs of our planet, the Amazon basin, they're burning. Ice is melting at an unprecedented rate, as well as permafrost that's releasing CO2 and methane into the atmosphere. And the Endangered Species Act is being reinterpreted. These things are daunting, but I don't live my life in fear because I've had the privilege and the honor to witness the solution to this crisis. The solution to this crisis is our children and our children's children. We owe them, we have an obligation to them to give them the tools that they need to fight this crisis. This is something they did not start, but they're going to have to finish. We owe them the tools that they need to be successful. It's my opinion that the most successful tool we can give them in their arsenal is environmental education. That's what I get to do every day. I get the privilege of going and learning and then disseminating that knowledge to kids in grades 1 through 5. There is a formal definition of environmental education. It's a very long definition. So I interpret it to mean the dissemination of knowledge to students so that they can make informed choices and be spurred to action. Some of the actions that we're looking for are sustainable actions like stewardship, interconnectedness with nature, and the ability to go out and pick up garbage if you see it. We do have competition. Environmental education does not stand in a vacuum. Just like technology sings a siren song to us, it's singing a siren songs to our children. Kids are also, they have responsibilities like academics and sports. There are barriers to environmental education. One that I find a lot is the ick factor. Kids think nature is icky sometimes. So repeated exposures are key to overcoming those barriers. And repeated exposures end up giving you really good feelings. This little girl came to us as an outdoor adventurer one year, left after the first day, we didn't see her again. She came back the next year, and not only was she our star angler, she was the biggest proponent for going outside even when it was raining. In the end, we will conserve only what we love love only what we understand, and we will only understand what we are taught. That is my passion and my calling, to disseminate that information, to get to teach. And I have had a really strong foundation. My parents, the hippies in the center, they're here tonight. They never had a shortage of environmental or outdoor adventures for us to go on. I've also been blessed with advisors and academic professors that have given me lots of opportunities. You do not have to be a professional to be an environmental educator. Go outside, get dirty, shop local at the farmer's market, grow something, even if it's not what you intended to grow. Be kind to yourself because environmental education is a journey. Science is ever evolving, and you need to be ever evolving with it. You don't know what tomorrow may bring, so be kind as you're on that journey. And you know, this picture makes you feel good, doesn't it? It's because nature makes you feel good. There's a lot at stake for you. You're gonna reduce your blood pressure, you can reduce your symptoms of depression. Nature is good for you. You're gonna get something out of it too. And the kids are gonna be super kind to you as you're going through your journey of environmental education. They're gonna allow you to move and change course as you go, but make no mistake, you are being watched. And it is important that you're leading by example. My favorite president, Theodore Roosevelt, once said, "It's of no use to preach to children if you do not act decently yourself." Children are going to see through lip service. If you are not providing them a good example, they will not be able to follow through. We have the opportunity to lead them by example, to give them the tools they need to come to action. Action is key. We don't have time left. Greta Thunberg, a genius, she's an amazing child, has said, instead of looking for hope, look for action. Once we act, hope is everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the time for action so that we can inspire hope. because we do not inherit the land from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children.